So, Liz, did you know you were coming for a French immersion program?
I am so excited, you guys. I feel like my French is getting so much better.
This is Canada after all,
Yeah.
so it is part of our culture.
It's possible that your French is actually getting better. I don't know.
Well, I'm really excited because I feel like when I go to Europe, I'm gonna be able to they're gonna be like, oh,
They'll be
You're
like,
local.
oh, you said that you were from Canada or from America.
So I just traveled down to Mexico, and I've learned the most important words are left, right, and bathroom.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
So that you can ask where the bathroom is and then also know whether
get
it's
the
the left or the
directions
right.
of how
yeah.
to get there.
Okay, so
So I've learned those in Spanish.
what are they in French? Left,
No.
lay left.
Okay, does any of these, do any of
It's,
you guys know?
I sure did French in high
droite
school.
and-
Okay. Salle de bain. S-A-L-L-E.
I should know it's
D-E-B-A-I-N.
gauche
Say
and
that
droite.
however you want. That means bathroom.
droite and gauche and
Yeah.
toilette. That's it. That guy's a little bit gauche.
So
That's
gauche, droite,
Yeah.
and toilet.
Toilette.
Toilet.
Yeah.
Toilet. That's what I'm saying.
Toilet.
Toilet with a
Toil-
W sound. Toilet.
Toilet.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
You can get by.
Is trace-
There's certain situations in
Oui.
French where you can get by just saying the English word with a French accent.
Yeah, that does work.
I was-
See, they're writing the salle de bain. See up top there on the.
Salle de bain. I was talking to.
That's the
Oh.
proper way to say toilet. Well, you
Yeah,
can
it's
say it
like
more than one
it's
way.
where's the toilet versus where's the washroom.
Yeah, the John.
I was talking to
Sail
Map
de
about
bain.
the whole idea of English words and how they get prevalent in other languages and what they do about it. And like the classic I remember learning in French class was la fax machine, and just like it was like that's an annoying English word. We're not going to bother coming up with a French word for it. It's just going to be la fax machine. But we were talking about German and how like any kind of like equipment, if they don't have a name for it, it's just like the Heft Maschine, which just means the work machine. So it's like if you don't know what a machine's name is, you just like the Heft Maschine. Just hand me the
The machine.
the machine. The machine.
The machine.
I should because there's that you guys did that video about the machine that you use at in Canada, not so much in the States, where you ask for the debit machine or the credit card machine and they bring it to your table.
Bring the machine.
Bring the machine. And I should just say, bring the Hef Machine from now on.
Yeah. There's also the whole discussion. Yeah, Quebecois versus France French.
Yeah,
They're not the same.
Yeah, we learned Quebecois French in school, not French.
Well,
no,
depends
we know-
on
we-
what
I-
teacher you had.
That's true.
Yeah, I learned French. Like I was in French immersion for a little bit, and I learned French.
French.
I
France
don't know.
French.
I guess I don't know what you would. But the interesting thing is, Quebecois is actually probably closer to like the traditional French as it would have been, because it's that thing where it was brought
modernized, yeah.
it was brought over and then sort of it's
Frozen in time a little
it's
bit.
like looking back at what French was when it was brought over from. It's kind of interesting. All right, let's do another giveaway.
Ooh.
Because we should do this. We should do the not too familiar coaster set.
Ooh.
That's doing giveaway, which is number 42.
I can help set that up, or
Sure, if you want a hand model, I can drive for a bit.
I'm not sure if is it a thing we actually have here, or do we
Yeah.
just show it? Okay.
well, you can make sure it's the right. Saying which one is it? It's. I was hoping you would show me the picture so I can. Okay. Thank you.
There?
There's something that looks a lot like it.
Is it there?
How do you tell which French you've learned? The easiest way is the numbers. If you do if 80 is 80, then that's France French. Quebecois has a different word, has an actual word for 80.
That's funny.
I forget what. I don't even know what the word is.
I forget too. So that means I probably learned French. I don't remember that, but I remember 80. Fromage is not the word for 80.
No.
Except so we learned
Come,
French.
have you got
but
some education for us?
Another way to tell is just go to France and see if they
they-
pointedly ignore you in shops.
They might
Yes.
do that no matter
And,
what.
or go to Quebec and see if they ignore it. See, just go to the other place and see if they don't like what you're saying.
One of my favorite stories about going into Quebec was my brother and sister-in-law live in Vermont, and I had to go to the airport in Montreal. So we hop in the car and we start driving, and we have to cross the border. So I have my very pretty sister-in-law who's a blonde California girl, okay? She's like freckly, from California. We hit the border and we get lost immediately. So we have to go get instructions, and I'm like, okay, there's a way we're gonna do this, because A, we're in Quebec, and so in order to show respect, we need to try to speak French. I said, however, neither of us are really gonna be able to accomplish that. So we're gonna go in and I'm gonna speak in the worst possible French I can spit out. Then they're gonna turn to you and give you the instructions in English. She's like, are you sure? And I'm like, oh yeah. So I went in and I was like, où est le highway to the airport? They immediately were like, oh my God, please leave our store. And starting to speak to my sister-in-law, and was like, oh yeah, take her out of here, you go that way, and you'll be all right.
There's someone reasonable we can speak to. Apparent people in chat are informing me that I was incorrect, that they still use 80 in Quebec. For some reason, I thought that was one of the main differences, but there we go.
Say Levy?
Say la vie.
Say Levi.
If somebody is swearing by using tabernac,
Yeah,
That's-
that's
that is-
swear words.
That was the other distinction I just remembered, which is why I came back. Because
Yeah.
if your swears are
Taberbus.
are rooted in Catholicism,
You're
Right,
yeah,
there you
Quebecois.
go.
it's Quebecois. I guess maybe once once marijuana was legalized in Canada, maybe 420s was just no longer had the different ones did.
Maybe.
All right. You want to? I think
It's
I
possible.
have
So-
enough to show off here.
all right.